Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to do a quick recap on all of the stocks that we chose last week because they have performed extremely well, so congratulations to anyone that got in on those plays. We have seen some huge upsides from anywhere between 15 and 40% of 5 stocks that I recommended since last Friday, so congratulations if you did make it in some of those plays. So let's start with the recap, and then we're going to go into 3 stocks that I think are a buy for this coming week, where you can make a potential good income in the short term and also those long-term investments. So let's look at our first stock pick from last week. We actually mentioned Beyond Meat. It was sitting at a lovely support of around $115. We did have an analyst upgrade their price target on Beyond Meat, and we saw a big rise in the week all the way up to $141 closing on Friday. So congratulations to anyone that made that trade, which I'd recommended in this video above. And of course we saw a 15% increase. Our second stock that we recommended on this channel was Virgin Galactic, and I said that it was soon to move out of that area of consolidation and retest those highs of 34 with any news of catalysts of Richard Branson going to space for another test flight. Of course, we did have some news on Virgin Galactic last week, and that share price did retest those highs of $34, and we saw an increase in the share price of 35%. So congratulations if you did get in around that buy zone that I recommended around $25 1 week ago on Friday. And of course, our third stock that we recommended on this channel was Jumia Technology. Jumia was sitting at a lovely $44 to $42, and I did say that this does have a huge upside coming in the next few months. I do think that this stock is going to double, so I recommended a buy zone around the $44 zone, anywhere between there and $42. And of course, if you got in, Jumia did get to those new highs, and we did see Jumia reach prices of $56 to $57 before closing out on Friday. So congratulations to anyone there that got in on those plays. You would have made a killing this week in the stock market just from those 3 plays alone. And of course, we had NEO, our 4th stock, and we recommended that in a buy zone anywhere between $58 and $56. I did say to load up on this stock because in the short term this stock is going to fly up, especially if we get any news, because NEO had been consolidating since NEO Day for the last 10 to 11 days. And of course, lo and behold, we had an analyst upgrade the price target on NEO for $80, and we did see a move in that share price closing at 62, and that was a lovely 5 to 10% on NEO if you were in that, so congratulations. And of course, the 5th stock that I did recommend on this channel was NNDM. I have been banging on about it all week. I even made 3 separate videos, again, one which I will link up here. If you haven't seen already, I do recommend that video. It is a great video packed with information as to why I think NNDM is going all the way to $25 to $50 by the end of the year. Of course, we did see a 40% increase in the share price, and I said there was a buy zone anywhere between $10 and 50 cents. And below and behold, we did have a move in that share price all the way up to test new highs of $14.67. Congratulations to anyone that did get in those plays. I would like to now throw 3 stocks on your radar because we are going to make another killing in the stock market this week. And if you did find any value from the stock picks last week and you did make some money, then I would love for you to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to this family on YouTube because I want to help you grow on this journey with me together. My first stock pick for you this week is DSGT Global. Now, DSGT Global do actually have 2 sides to their business. They have Imperium Motors and they have Vantage Tags. I've been investing in DSG since it was about 50 cents, and it had a big run up in the share price all the way to $1.50 before it came back down just after the new year, and it's now sitting at a lovely area of support at 90 to 96 cents. Now, this company is expected to do 60 million in revenue this year. They are currently having a market cap of about 40 million, which is a 2 or 3x stock. So I do think I want to throw this stock on your radar. Essentially, DSG are based in California in the US, and they concentrate on the importation of electrical vehicles. Now, essentially, Imperium Motors, one of the sides of their business, they actually have 3 manufacturers in China where they get those electrical vehicles because they are an electrical vehicle company. They distribute those cars and they sell them in the US. This year they are going to be selling not only electrical vehicles, but they are also going to be concentrating on buses, scooters and mopeds and trucks. So they have a big element to this business model, and of course, with them being a main distributor into the US, they do actually cancel out all of those manufacturer fees because they are not a manufacturer themselves. So all they pay for was simply the shipping, and they have a 50% revenue of profit on any of those sales, right? So that is going to be a really killer to look out for. I want you to throw this one on your radar because I do see this going all the way up to $2 to $5 at some point throughout 2021. So that is a really good potential, and I want to make sure that you are aware that this stock is on your radar. Anywhere below $1 is going to be a buying opportunity for me. I currently have about 5% of my portfolio in DSGT, and I'm in it for the long term. And of course, in Q1 of this year, they have already revealed that their first shipment of electrical vehicles, they will begin selling them this year. They are due to make 60 million in revenue this year, year. I actually listened to an interview and a call with Rick Curtis, which is the CEO of DSG Global, and they are expecting not only to do 60 million in revenue this year, but they are also expecting to do a lot more because they are expecting to beat those numbers. So if they can beat those numbers, then we are going to see a lovely run up in that share price in the short and also the long term. And of course, we do have Vantage Tags, which is the second side of their business, and what this concentrates on is electrical vehicle golf buggies, right? So they're manufacturing those golf buggies and they are importing them from China, again with those low costs, with a 50% revenue on top of any sales that they make, and they are distributing them around California, San Diego, and they want to have a global expansion and monopolize into Canada in the long term. Now, of course, this company is so small and they are just starting out. I do want to point out that this is a very volatile company, so of course expect volatility along the way. It's not going to be a smooth journey, so if you cannot stomach volatility, then obviously don't put DSG on your radar, because I do think you will see anywhere between 10 to 15 or even 20% swings every single day that you're in the stock, because it is a penny stock, so it is going to be volatile. So I do want to bring that to your attention, but I am confident that in the long term this stock is going to do extremely well, and that is why I'm bringing it to your attention today. Now, the second company that I want to throw on your radar today is APXT, which is Apex Technologies. Now, APXT are set to merge with AvePoint at the end of February. I think it's around the 22nd of February, so we are going to see a merger date soon. Essentially, they are a SPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company, right? So what that means is SPAC, which is going to be my tip for the day, is sometimes there is a company that comes onto the market as a SPAC merger, so they're looking to acquire another company. Once they acquire that company, they merge and the name changes. Now, AvePoint are actually going to be acquiring Apex Technologies because they are SPAC merging with that company. So what that's going to do in the short term is it's actually going to push that share price of APXT up, because once that merger gets announced, there's going to be a lot of hype around the stock. So what APXT are is essentially they are the largest data management solutions for Microsoft Cloud. They have a big growth potential, and their merger coming up towards the 19th to the 22nd of February next month. This is going to be a great stock for both the long and short term. If you can get in around anywhere between $15 and $25, this is going to provide some nice upside, guys. So guys, this is going to be a small company, and it's going to be spoon-fed from that massive whale. You want to essentially look at Microsoft like a big whale, and of course AvePoint are a small whale. So of course they're being spoon-fed off one of the big boys that's only going to increase their revenue. It's going to allow them to grow exponentially. Microsoft are one of the leaders in cloud database, of course, and technologies. So we want to make sure that we are invested inside this company, because I do think that this company is going to have a great run throughout 2021, and they have amazing revenue projections of over 30 to 45% every year, all the way up until 2025. So this is going to be a high growth stock that I want to throw on your radar, and I'm going to personally be buying more shares if I can get in anywhere below $15.25. Currently they are at $15.60. So make sure you put this one on your radar, because I think in the long term we are going to see a big run up in the share price, and in the short term I think this share price is going to be anywhere between $20 and $25 once that merger date is announced next month. And of course, the third stock that I would like to throw on your radar is a stock that I have non-stop been talking about on this channel, and of course it is Marathon Patent Group, ticker symbol MARA. Now again, you can watch another video on Mara above, because I have linked her again in some of my other videos, but Mara essentially is a Bitcoin chaining crypto company. So what they're going to do is they're going to be working in the crypto space. I think it's really great to have exposure to the crypto space, because as more institutions start to pile into Bitcoin, which we can see now, there is a huge run up in the share price over the last few months, and there's a lot of hype around Bitcoin. I think this is only going to continue to grow as we go into the coming decade. Bitcoin is expected to reach anywhere between £100,000 and £500,000 per Bitcoin in the coming decade, guys. And if this does happen, Bitcoin is currently sitting around $25,000. This stock has massive potential. The upside of Bitcoin is at least 10 to 20x. if you're currently evaluating it where it is at right now today. And of course, that is why I think Marathon Patent Group is going to 2 or 3x your money by the end of 2021. I do have a price target on Marathon Patent Group at anywhere around the $60 range. Of course, this stock is sitting at a lovely support right now, and it has moved down anywhere between the $18 and $19 range. And if you can load up anywhere between this $18, I do think that you're going to have a lovely profit in the short and long term once we do see another big push up inside that Bitcoin price. And of course, it is really good that you are investing invested in this space as well, because again, if you were just to buy Bitcoin, this is just another way to add different diversities of revenue into your portfolio, because it is sometimes quite difficult to understand how to invest in Bitcoin. But by investing in a Bitcoin company, which is essentially a mining company like Mara, you're also going to get that exposure. So as we see that share price of Bitcoin increase, we can also expect to see that share price of Mara increase as well. But I do want to bring to your attention again that this is a very, very volatile stock, and we can easily see a move of anywhere between 15 and 20% per day up or down in the share price. So do make sure that if you can't handle volatility, then don't put this stock on your radar, because I don't want you panicking at night time because you might be down 10 or 15% in a day, and then again the next day you might be 10 or 15% up. But that's just how Bitcoin works. It is very volatile, it is a crypto asset, but that is one that I want you to throw on your radar. So guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure to smash the like button below, because it really helps out, and of course it does give that like for the YouTube algorithm and gets this information to new investors as well. If you're new, then please do subscribe. It really does help out with the channel, and I would love to have you on this journey with me. Congratulations to all of our winners from this week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to bring you more content throughout the week. Whatever you do, I hope you have a lovely week ahead. And if you do want to see a video on NEO and my full bull analysis, because I do think NEO is going to hit $200 by the end of the year, then I would love for you to check out this video here, where I break down and talk about why I think NEO is going to hit anywhere between $150 and $200 by the end of 2021. I hope you have a lovely week ahead, and I look forward to getting that new content for you very soon. Take care. Let's go make some money.